Standing here with me, Art Gilliard, founder and artistic director for Arts, Forms, and Theater Concepts. Thank you, Art Gilliard.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you.
Back here on Bounce Around Charleston.
Enjoying it, too.
Well, you know when you come here, everybody gets the word.
It's about the word.
Well, tell us about Ain't Misbehavin'.
Ain't Misbehavin' is just incredible. It's a fabulous show.
Okay.
Though it's not an autobiography of Thomas Fats Waller,
okay,
it does tell a lot about what was going on in the 1930s and during the Harlem Renaissance era. So that was the time of a lot of rent parties and things like that, the honky-tonk and all that. And he was a master of stride piano. So people can, like you said earlier, people can expect to be clapping and dancing and all that and having a good time. Because he made a lot of songs very popular.
Okay.
And it sort of symbolized what was going on during that era. You know, it didn't matter where you worked during that day. You may have been a pullman, a chauffeur, a maid, whatever. But during the evening, that's when you became lively.
Everyone got together.
Everybody became highly sophisticated, very dressy, and went out and had a good time. They just partied.
Well, you know what? Even when you come to your plays, look like the people on stage, they're just into it, having a great time.
It is. Well, we write about the black experience. And even though black people have struggled for a long time, they always manage to have a good time in life. A good time in life.
Well, you know what? But and then I think it makes it so important when if the actors are enjoying it, then we can enjoy it in the audience.
Well, that's the exact same thing I tell the actors. If they're not interesting, then the audience is not interested. So you've got to make sure those characters come to life. You've got to feel the feeling of Harlem, the feeling of the 1930s, and the feeling of what people were actually doing. And when the actors do that, then the audience gets to enjoy it.
Who are some of your actors in the...
We have Lisa Montgomery, who people have seen in a number of shows around here. We also have Sandra Dees, who's one of the people I remember from when we did Hush That Gullah many years ago. Sandra's back with us. And we also have John Smalls, who's worked with us quite a bit.
I know John.
We have Javal White, and we also have Laurie Johnson. And some people may remember her from being on the radio station, WJNI.
Laurie Johnson, yes, okay.
Right, so it's a really great five group. And we have Howard Brown as our musical director.
I know him well.
And he's pulled together a hot band. So it's going to be jumping. This place is going to be jumping.
So now tell us times and dates.
The show opens on May 24th, runs the 24th and 25th at 5 o'clock, and then the 31st at 8 o'clock, and then our final show is that Saturday at 2 o'clock. And it's all at the Footlight Players Theater.
At the Footlight Players Theater.
On Queen Street.
Okay, so anything else Arts, Form, and Theater Concepts are doing?
Come on out. Help us celebrate our 18th year.
18th year.
18th year with 18 piccolo spoletos, as a matter of fact. And just come on out and have a good time. It's a show that's good for the entire family.
Okay. So how do you choose what shows that you will do?
I really try to take the pulse of the community, asking people what kinds of things they would be interested in and seeing. And I know that during the Piccolo Festival, most people like musicals. They like the light temper, things like that. And so that's how I, ask them for their suggestions. And also I base it on what's current right now, what other people are doing. Just like the show we selected for Moja. We did that based on the fact that Felicia Rashad and Debbie Allen did it, and it was a very popular show. So we're doing that for Moja. But right now, Ain't Misbehavin' was selected because it was hot.
Ain't Misbehavin' was hot. Now, what can the community do else for you? Anything the community?
We always need financial help, so you can always give us that. But we also have a need for volunteers, people who are really interested in seeing a community theater develop. Right now, like I said, this is our 18th year, but we're still looking for a home. So anyone that can help us with space would also be welcome. And anything, just volunteer.
So if they need to contact you, where would they call?
I would say call 329-9978.
329-9978. Now give us those show times again.
Showtime is Friday, May 24th at 5 o'clock, Saturday, 5 o'clock, and the 31st at 8 o'clock, and finally Saturday at 2 o'clock. And I hope I didn't get those wrong.
No, and I see that your ticket prices, $26 for adults, $21 for seniors, $16 for students.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
At the Footlight Players Theater, 20 Queen Street, here in Charleston, South Carolina. Art Gilliard, it's always good seeing you.
Thank you.
And I will be there to see
I know you
Misbehavin.
will. Thank you, my brother.
All right. Okay, coming up next, DF Enterprises proudly presents the Anointed Shirley Murdoch Gospel Concert and Spring Fashion Show. Bounce reporter Michelle Lemon got an exclusive interview with founder of DF Enterprise, David Friedman. Come right back.